So I was sent these FBX models of cautery pen held by doctors, surgeons. As you can see, the model is not clear. I only need this part, so I cleaned it up in here, the first stage. They took the hand, but it has a lot of problems. As you can see in here, in here, in here there are holes, and in here it's totally distorted. In here, on the next stage, I sort of repaired these parts. Gradually I even changed this part. It's best to see it with the solid mode. So this part has also been cleared. This part has also been cleared. The holes have been filled up in here. This is how this part looks like now. This is how this part looked like originally in here. Also, if you take a look at this part, this was the original status of the pen in here. This was modified, original modified. So basically I cleared these parts out, these edges. So this is the button in here, this is the button. I made it more clear. Also these parts, I made it clear. It's the original, it's the new one. Also made these edges clear. It's the original. This is the new one. Also about the wire, as you can see, some parts are like they have been eaten up, so they have also been fixed. About this part of the pen, this also have been thinned up. So after all this, next what I did was that I centered the I will get to it later on. So now the next step, I colored it manually. The original was something like this in here, which uses UV map, but I do not still know how to use UV maps, how to edit UV maps, and also I need to give this hand texture of a glove, different colors of gloves, so I needed to color it, which was really time consuming and really frustrating to work on, to be honest. So I had to go to edit mode and select these vertices in this way and then color it in order to achieve this. So I created 4 sort of materials, which I will later on export to Unreal Engine, NDDS. In this way I colored this thing for like 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. There were something I had to do it several times. I did some things wrong before. So this is how it looks now. I detected when I loaded it in NDDS, I detected that this hole had some error, so finally I corrected it in here, and now this is the final model. This is how it looks. Now I have loaded it in here in NDDS. This is how my model looks like in NDDS. So as you can see, I have been able to successfully load it. So it looks the same. I was able to import the materials and everything, and I positioned it in a slightly tilted way. That is because my objective was to keep the tip, the absolute tip of the blade in the center of the 3D bounding box. Excuse me. Center of the bounding box. So as you can see in the blue, this is the bounding box which covers the hand. In NDDS I will try to detect this 3D bounding box, and if I find the center, it will indicate the center of the cautery pen. So now I'm going to load it and run a demo to show how it works. So this is a demo level. The object will be generated, just a second, the object will be generated inside this box. So let's play it. I'll pause it. So these are the pens, they're being generated, and also you get the 3D bounding boxes. Now I'm going to export some data, 10 frames. So this is how the dataset looks like. The training dataset as well as testing dataset. You have the hand in here, you have the pen in here. Before this, there was only this pen, this white stick. Now we have the hand as well, in different orientations, different positions. Here, different hands, and you can also see, due to the lighting, there is shadowing in here, and there is shadow effect on the pen as well. So later on I can also work on the lighting to create different sorts. The best part of this thing is that let's say that I will have eventually 7 models. I have only cleaned up one. It took me about a few weeks. It took me about a week to learn about NVIDIA Blender and how to do sculpturing and all this stuff, 3D cleaning up 3D meshes, 3D scans. So what I was saying is that the best part, in my opinion, is that you get to let's see. Best part is that you can actually work on let's say that I do not want it this color glove, I want a different color glove. As far as I know, white is also very common, right? Let's say I want this color, different color. And you have a different colored glove. You can do the same with the body of the pen. So instead of that, maybe I want this color. Later on, working with these things will become much easier when I create material instances. Right now it's just the original material. I'm just trying out for the first time. So you have both the color of the pen and the glove color changed, and now if you generate your data set, you will get different sort of data sets. And I can use this as one model, you can use another model with a different color sets, and so this is how my data set looks like, final data sets. Thank you.